Pros and cons of self-employment. Becoming self-employed is a big decision, and it's important that you know exactly what to expect in order for you to make the right choice. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the pros and cons of self-employment to help you along the way. Sound good? Let's get started. I'm Irene from irenemoore.com, and for the very best in business and mindset tips, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I release new videos each and every week. Choosing to become self-employed is a popular decision for women who are looking for more freedom and more flexibility in the way that they work. Weighing up all the pros and cons before taking the leap is a really smart way to know if it's the right decision for you. By the end of this video, you're going to have a much deeper understanding of what it really takes to be your own boss and understand the pros and cons of being self-employed. Pro 1 is being the master of your time. Hands down, the biggest benefit of being self-employed is the freedom that it gives you when it comes to your time. Even though you have to be really disciplined in order to get things done, there's nothing like being able to determine when you're going to work, who you're going to work with, and where you're going to do it. Having this level of freedom can also really free you up for other things that are important to you and your bigger life, such as caring and spending time with loved ones, looking after your own self-care, and also maybe even travel or other passions. Pro 2 is more money. Another really big benefit to being self-employed is that your income is completely uncapped. You no longer have to wait for annual appraisals, regular reviews, or anyone determine how much you can earn. You decide how much you want to work, what your rates are, and who you want to work with. Pro 3 is sense of achievement and greater impact. I've been very lucky in my career to work with some inspiring people, some incredible brands, and some really high-profile campaigns. But I've got to be honest, nothing beats being the master of your own destiny. Like so many other career women who work their way up the ladder, it's easy to fall into your comfort zone. But if you've got that niggling feeling that you could be doing more and that you want to have a greater impact, being self-employed is a really good way to go. Starting your own business is a really steep learning curve, and it's going to force you to grow in so many ways, both personally and professionally. Con 1 is fear. Naturally, there can be a lot of fear that comes with starting your own business, and that uncertainty can be tough for some people to manage. You're going to be exploring other parts of yourself and trying new things such as public speaking and developing a personal brand. And with that, sometimes comes some fear. Some people love being in front of the camera, but for me, it's never felt really that comfortable. So it's just about finding what works for you and not letting it get in the way of you building up your business. If you're really struggling with fear and self-doubt when it comes to starting your business, then make sure you check out a recent video I did on this very topic. I'll link to it in the description below. Con 2 is loneliness. This is a bit of a strange one, and I'll be honest, it's not one that I really gave any thought to when I first started my business, but the loneliness can be very real. Even if you're a natural introvert like me, it's still nice when you're just starting out and having to do everything yourself to have a team of people to ask questions, bounce ideas off, and even to keep you motivated to keep going. This is one of the biggest reasons why I started the Savvy Startup Club, not just to help women start their freelance service-based business, but also to help them be a part of a ready-made community that can help keep them motivated and inspired along the way. Con 3 is growing pains. I've discovered that with every major growth comes a few growing pains. This may come in the shape of having to learn new technology, maybe having to drop a few friends that don't support your growth, or maybe even at the risk of your own mental and physical health. Personally, I've experienced all three, and I know a lot of entrepreneurs do too. That's why it's so important to get behind the intention of why you're starting your business. Really understand your why, because that will keep you grounded and keep you motivated to keep going. It's really important to try and enjoy the journey as much as possible. In my opinion, it's so worth it in the end. Becoming self-employed is the single best decision that I've ever made for my life, and the same goes for many of my clients who are looking for more freedom and more flexibility. I just wanted to share some of the cons as well as the pros so that you can make an informed decision about whether it's the right decision for you. How about you? Can you think about any more pros and cons from your experience of being an entrepreneur? I'd love it if you could share some of those in the comments below. As always, there's a free Boss Breakthrough worksheet to accompany this episode, and I've linked to it in the description below. You know success loves company, so if you found this video useful, please share it with just one person who you think it might help. I look forward to reading your comments. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe.